let's be real. The thing that we're all the most excited for in the Caves and Cliffs update is these little guys. These little weird buggy men. I love them so much. They are the absolute worst and I love them. However, the problem that I ran into while playing around with these guys, they die. They die quite a lot. They're idiots. So they climb up onto the land. Oh, look, he's trying to do it right now. So they climb up onto the land. Then they suffocate because they can't breathe air. And then you have to pick them up in a bucket. And it's fine, right? So I built them like this little enclosure. Originally I was going to have like a big like cave grotto with them. No. Now they're all stuck in this pool. And the worst one of them is Joe. Joe's the worst. Joe went through the nether portal. You're wondering why there's a nether portal right there? It's because of Joe. There used to be one on the other side of this wall. He glitched through the wall and into the nether portal, and I had to save his ass from the nether, where he literally caught on fire. So today, I figured that we would build a house for Joe and his epoxy of crews. This one's Sid. That's Kelp, and that's Idiot. Not the best names, not the worst. The Idiot's an idiot. Let's be real here. He somehow like swam out into here and almost died on the magma cubes after escaping. Literal idiot. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take this giant water cave and we're going to transform it into several smaller sections. And I'm going to make a bunch of different axolotl homes, which they cannot die in. It will be impossible for their stupid asses to die in. So without further ado, let's get into it. Well, alright, so something that I've learned about axolotls is that they are incredibly stupid creatures. There's a good example for you right now. This is Katniss. This was the survivor of all of them. So we used to have some. We had like Sid and Idiot and Disappointment and all of them. And then all of a sudden, I come back over here and they're dead. I come back over here like when I'm done with like area number 1 and they're dead because they do that. They spin in the ground until they die because they have a dumb AI. But so basically, I started to just put like a bunch in here, and then the survivors were the ones with like the smartest AI, except for Soap. Soap's a fucking idiot. I blame my sister for Soap. And then we have Shroomy, Johnny, Kelp, and Joe. Joe's the other idiot. Kelp survived. He's the only one from the original like 5 that survived. We have Johnny, Shroomy, Soap, and Katniss. And, there's a copy of Katniss in this bucket because Katniss is still dumb. This is habitat number 1. So it's a giant grotto with some like of the new plants that we have. We have the big drift leaves, the small ones, little like mossy blocks. We have the vines and we got the particle effects from the flowers that I've hidden around. So one of my favorite parts about this one is just like how like lush and like gorgeous it looks. Like it looks like it could be like a beautiful like pond or like lake, like IRL. Like it's just really pretty. And I really like the new like effects from like the grow berries and everything. They just look so nice. So this is like a really perfect habitat if like you're looking for like something like a little bit more natural based or something like a little bit like nature-esque kind of. On to the next one, I suppose. So this is the second one that I'm going to show you. This is the deep tank. So I built like a pretty like deep tank over in this area because I wanted to see if it helps them survive better, and it does. There's the idiot Soap. He's been in here for about like 2 hours now and hasn't died, so I'd say he's pretty good. So this is probably one of my favorite tanks just because of how colorful and beautiful like it all looks. Like just like hovering like in the corner like right here with like that like reflection like over like the water just like looks gorgeous. Like right there. Like that's like a Pinterest screenshot. But so under you can also like swim in them like with the tanks here. Like I built like some arches for them to dive through, and it's just like really amazing and colorful. It's not a very hard one to do either. It's just coral blocks in different colors, like just like all around the place. The best part about it is that it's colorful, so the more colors you use, the better. So yeah, that's basically all the comments I have on this tank. So on to the next one. This is probably one of them that turned out like a lot better than the rest. So this is a stalagmite cave. Stalactite dripstone. These things are called dripstone. In Minecraft, they're called dripstone. Uh Normally not called dripstone, called stalagmites and stalactites. I can't remember which one goes on the ceiling and which one's on the floor. Um, but yeah, so I built this one for like the like brown axolotls that we see because a lot of like the point that like axolotls like actually change colors like IRL is for like camouflage. So I made him like a kind of like swampy like undertone, like dirty kind of like looking pond. But it looks like super fresh and nice. This is probably one of my like favorite tricks ever is you can put lanterns under lily pads to give like a really nice like underwater like source light. And so this is probably one of my favorite little cave areas that I've built for him. It just looks really nice, especially with like all the new blocks. On to the next one. This is we'll call this beginner's guide to caring for an axolotl. This is the most basic pool, and it's good because it's the most basic. I feel like everybody can make this, and everybody can have this in their own worlds if they want it. It's a pretty simple pool. It really just revolves around like a lot of like greenery, the different plants, lily pads, seagrass. There's a trick that if you put bone meal underwater, you'll get like a bunch of like seagrass clusters, which is really nice. We have the sugar cane over here for like the like farm effect that you can have like next to your axolotls. And I built like a little like grotto for them to like swim inside. Like you know like at aquariums, like how they have like little like caves that like you can see like the otters like that like they live in. It's similar to that. That's kind of like the idea I was going for here. But yeah, this is kind of like beginner's baby's guide to axolotls. So this one's for everybody out there that has a little bit of trouble building. So good luck to you. This one isn't too hard. I'm gonna be real here. This is probably my favorite cave that like I've ever built. Get out of here, Bat. This video is not about you. Shoo. Go away. No. Go away. Oh. Alright, but so how did you You know what? I'm not gonna question it. The bat's back. You know what? Random mobs can ruin my videos whenever they like. It's fine by me. But this is probably my favorite cave that I've done just because of like the lighting with it. The amethyst like crystal type deals. Are these amethysts? They are. But amethyst clusters, they give off like a really nice like shallow little light that goes really well with like the little vines that we have down here. Like they look just really nice together. And it creates like this really soft glow over like a cavern type of deal. And it looks really nice, and I think that like the ideal like axolotl to put in here would either be like the white ones or the pink ones. Both of them look really nice in here, and they kind of match like the like pink and purpley aesthetic, which is really pretty, honestly. Probably my favorite one that I've done to date. So I was showing these off to my friends before I started, and this was probably like a fan favorite. This one is kind of like a grotto type design, like with like the candles on the side, kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean type moment. I built like a little like boat here for them. They can sit in the boat. They'll die if they sit in the boat, but they can sit in the boat. Um, but yeah, so if you like waterlog the slab, they can just like sit in the boat and be adorable. But I haven't done that. So one of like the really big parts of this is like the under like grotto like tree with like it like hanging down and it's like roots stretching over like the floor. It just looks so nice. And then we have like the new candles all around, which gives off like a really nice like glow and kind of like more of like that like grotto-y effect. If I had done like a better job with it, I would have put like stalactites from the ceiling, but I don't wanna. So yeah, this is kind of like the grotto design. The boats are fairly easy. They're just slabs and some stairs and trapdoors. But yes, this is kind of like the grotto S design. And I think it looks really good and could be a really like fun thing to have in like one of your like underground cities if you're gonna do like a build like that. On to the next one. So you remember me saying how like axolotls are like really dumb, right? This is the only habitat that I've built where they can't die. So all the axolotls in here, this one's Snowy, the yellow one's Sunny, they're Sunny, and then there's a pink one, Cherry Blossom up here. But all of them can't die, like in like this area. Because I've done like stairs and like slabs so they can't get up so they can get like to like each of the different pools, they just can't do that. So I was trying to think of like the safest design that like I could build for like these little guys, and it clicked with me like a Japanese like hot springs type style, like an underground like hot springs. So I basically built like a big like flowing system for like all of them to like swim up like the ramps and get into like different parts. The steam that you see is campfires under like a stone slab. And I think that it looks really nice. It's definitely not the prettiest one that I've done, but it's definitely like the most functionable pretty one that I've done. So I think that this one works really, really well. So here's the thing. I've shown you all the habitats without the axolotls. Now we have to see all the axolotls in the habitats because, oh my god, they are adorable. Without further ado, axolotls in their habitats. They're so cute. I love them so much. Wow, there you are. Basic pool. Basic pool. Just filled with Johnnies. That's how this works. They're all Johnny. We are Johnny. Some Johnnies are dumber than others. A lot. Should we put one in the boat? Here are Shermie. Shermie didn't like the boat. Look at them. They're so cute. They're such idiots, but they're so... And then we just have these guys. We're just straight up chilling and completely... The other ones actually look really nice in here. Oh my god, Shermie, where are you going? Shermie, no. Shermie, stop. Shermie, where's Shermie's bucket? Back in... No! Oh no. Oh no, now there's more. There's another Shermie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, I hope that you guys liked today's video and all the different little axolotl habitats that we have here. I look forward to seeing you guys again next time, and until then, I will be spending time with dumb little creatures. Farewell.